Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, more actually started today's news. So say the match will play yesterday, many matters are rising, don't they come up? Many people are responding, many people are talking. So yesterday, Damos Gallagher can actually respond to some of the matters arising what happened for that Newcastle and Arsenal match. So the first one we therefore ask can be that foul. So whether that foul on Gabriel Magalhaes by Joel Linton should have been allowed. You get whether it's supposed to have allowed it to have been a goal. So Damos Gallagher want to say that goal should have been ruled out for the foul on Gabriel Magalhaes, because when you watch him, if you check the slow motion actually on how the thing go frame by frame, you go see Joel Linton using two hands place him on Gabriel Magalhaes' back. Obviously there was a push. The placing hand there say because he like Gabriel Magalhaes' back, he just want put down. The match has been an intense match, a lot of shoving here and there. Obviously common sense should tell you say that hand really there. Say Gabriel Magalhaes just fly. He obviously pushed him. For that reason, they're supposed to know counts the goal. Now they ask him what's in the VAR thing. He got to say the VAR checked it, and they actually felt the push was not enough. Now what did them they think? So they can't go with the on-field referee decision. Like the on-field referee obviously don't see the push because it's happening in real time. Whoever see him. Now the people get the power of hindsight with the for like the back end for the VAR. Now then supposed to come and say, that guy push him because they actually check all these things for 4 minutes and something seconds. At the end of the day, they don't see anything where they go feel whole. Okay, that one don't go. Don't just say the Magalaga say, okay, this one na foul, but they no blank. Okay, we could check the next one. Now when you check the next one, they ask them about that one we don't go outside. Shade the ball don't go outside, I be still in play. That's the argument. Now the Gallagher can talk say this one say they know they really check whether the ball still there in play and whether the ball they outside. You get so now whether it's still there in play. Behind what kind they explain that is this is your investment. But the Coco will say what in the talk will say they don't get any conclusive evidence to actually show say the ball never comes finish. And they don't get any conclusive evidence to show say the ball still there in play. See how crazy this thing sound. See how crazy it sound. They don't have any evidence to show it is still in play 100%. They don't have any evidence to show it is not in play 100%. So then will be the VAR was supposed to give us a conclusive report to say VAR complete. See what happened. There was no conclusive evidence. They now went with their own guts feeling instead of facts. Constant with the on-field decision. If you watch that show, that was why Ian Wright asked and said, so we are now doing guesswork in the EPL. Because when you are not sure and you look at this image, because Ian Wright called it para say, when you are not sure and you look at this image, how do you say this was in play? Because it is unacceptable. Why give it if you don't have a conclusive camera angle? And we can see it's not a goal because when you look at this, to the naked eye, this is out of play. The Magala say, I understand that. But the thing is, the VAR no get conclusive evidence to actually say, they out. At the same time, because I don't hear many, yesterday this morning, I don't argue with a lot of people on Twitter when they say the ball is in play, VAR have all the angles. Say, common sense should let you know that if they had any camera angle to actually show that ball was out of play, we foresee for TV. Because all these images where they see, we will bring out, these are images that we are taking from TV. These are the images. And I see one kind of nonsensical narrative. People they blame Arteta. They blame, how is Arteta's fault? What has Arteta? We are not saying we have to win this game. Because I don't see so many comments. So it's just that I don't call out people. This, I know as I did like this now, I'm not happy. If anybody make any nonsensical comment, I will pull it out and call you out. What has Arteta got to do with the robbery that happened yesterday. Since so many comments, that's somebody come out and say, well, Newcastle deserve to win because they play far better. How on earth do you have that kind of thinking faculty to come out and say Newcastle played far better? How? Where? Which match did you watch? Are you watching back of TV? Tell me, say Newcastle they played far. Do you know what it means to say they played far better? How many chances on goal they get? For somebody to come out in the comment section and make such pronouncements. I mean, nobody just as I did like this, I don't lose my mental. Like I nearly cried yesterday. Because I said, the job like say I'm about to enter my house. The way I was feeling yesterday. We are not saying we should win. We are saying they shouldn't have won. If you watch Arteta media conference, after the match, Arteta did a post-match press conference where he addressed the issue. Later, he can go do another press conference. But come out and talk, say, Arsenal right now, we need help. We need help. Like, this is a disgrace. Arteta was saying, in the past 20 years, when he done there for this league, he has never seen something like this happening. You cannot allow this kind of thing to happen in a league that you say it is the best league in the world. There are according to Arteta, there are so many reasons why this goal should have not stood. So many. And you come and say this is a goal. Okay, make I even bust your brain now. Because when you watch the match, for those who they talk, say Newcastle played far better. What did Newcastle play? Like Arteta said, do you know what it takes to come to St. James Park and limit Newcastle to few chances? Do you know what they did to PSG here? This place is a fortress. Do you know what it takes? Do you know the amount of work without Odegaard, without Gabriel, without Partey, and we came here with Jorginho, with Havertz in the midfield, all these average players, and we did what we did. Do you know the work that it takes to do that, to pull that off? That's what you tell me, say, Arteta what? After the show, go and enter the comment section, make I see people they call out Arteta, make I know how is your logical reasoning working. How can you come out and tell me Arteta? This time around, nobody's even talking about the players because all the players played well. You know what it means to go to St. James Park and play like saying away at home with all the intensity. After that challenge, with all the whole roar of the crowd, everybody, everything, we fought tooth and nail to maintain everything. And you can't throw the game away. You steal it from our hands. If to say that is not happen, if to say the scores, no man go see the scores. I don't go defense. This is daylight robbery. Go and check Twitter. PGML is trending. Vi is trending. Howard Webb is trending. Arsenal is trending. Everybody, majority is saying the same thing. It is robbery. I said I go to check ESPN pundits, whether they analyze ESPN, both Shaka, Craig Bowley. I go to listen to everything where all of them they say. All of them categorically for that studio, they agree that that goal shouldn't have stood. So for everybody, the whole world, to be saying this is robbery, does that not mean it is a clear and obvious error, which is what the VAR is supposed to address? Clear and obvious errors. Now the people coming for the VAR will come to say they don't feel. Do you know another ridiculous thing where the Gallagher they tell us yesterday? Do you know, say they actually check 3 different things? Number 1, they check whether the ball they out of play. That is number 1. Number 2, they can't check whether Joelinton fouled the Magalhaes. That's number 2. So many people don't know that they actually checked for offside. Whether Gordon was offside, because according to the rule, once that Newcastle player they ahead of our goalkeeper can score, it is offside according to the law. Now, VR wanted to check that offside. Do you know the excuse they gave? They could not draw the lines because they were looking for the ball. The ball was missing because when you check that frame, go and check all the pictures we do online. If you want to check the frame between Raya, Joelinton, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Gordon, the ball is not in view. You know, if you see the ball, with all the billions they spent on their numerous camera angles, they could not see the ball so that they would fit draw the line to get the starting points and the end points. So they no check offside again. They did not draw the line. This is why they tell you, not be my opinion. I'm giving you factual analysis of what happened yesterday. That Gallagher said it. The VAR could not draw the lines to check for the offside rule. You get? Because Arteta is livid that this is offside. VAR could not check it for the offside rule. For that reason, they stood with the on-field referee. Why do we have the VAR? I don't think the VAR is the problem. The problem is those interpreting the VAR. You cannot do it like, yesterday, I cry because this is unacceptable at this level. If you watch Arteta, they talk, Arteta say, do you know how hard this league is? to lose 3 points. This season is the hardest ever season you will ever witness in the EPL. Do you know how hard the work, the sleepless nights, everything to come here? How do we get those points back? How many points Man City win us the league yesterday? Imagine saying maybe Spurs come beat Chelsea today. Do you know how many points Spurs will take the gap us? Do you know how hard it will take to cover that? Like, it's crazy. And somebody will come outside in the comment section, tell me, say, Newcastle played far better, or tell me, say, Arteta this, Arteta that. What has Arteta got to do with the robbery? Are you selectively looking like, maybe I say, time not the issue, would they call out some people when they watch back of TV? Would they call them out for their comments? Because most times I see some ridiculous statements. I will say, let me be a bigger person. I will just ignore those comments. This time around, Ajay, I will come out for any person to bring illogical sense of reasoning. While you see for the comment section, I will call them out because this is so painful. They talk so one gets unbeaten run and they come and steal our unbeaten run in this way and manner. It is unacceptable. No. It is unacceptable. It is what it is. Now, she given the talk say, okay, in all this brouhaha, why don't you send the referee to the screen to go and look for himself, since you don't have anything concrete, like you don't have any like conclusive evidence to show say the ball they out of play. You don't have any conclusive evidence to show say the ball no they out of play because they don't have the necessary camera angle to substantiate the fact that this is a goal. Okay, Moko give them for the facts. Okay, then do mistake for that one where we say the ball don't go out. What about the push on Gabriel Magalhaes? We'll give them that one. What about the offside? They could not draw the line. How can you stand there and support this referee Stuart Atwell and say they did a good job? Now, what is she giving the talk? Even though I think she giving has the Newcastle affiliation, Baba Commerce, I can't say the truth. Say no, this is unacceptable. Nobody can accept this. Even Piers Morgan said, Commerce, I can't vex. Say VAR was the man of the match against this Newcastle versus Arsenal game because what happened was not just robbery; it is unacceptable in the game. In fact, after the match, for part of the press conference, Arteta come to say, "Ingo praising players because these players they actually did what he asked them to do. They limited Newcastle. Newcastle had less than 3 shots. I don't think they had any shot on goal in the first half. We played as if we were at home. Like if you watch our pre-match and our halftime analysis, everybody on the panel and most people on the comment section agree say Arsenal surpassed their expectation. This is an Arsenal where we say for the first time in a long while, people like Kai Havertz, where we say everybody they castigate. Kai Havertz came like a wounded animal, attacking, defending, lunging, running, like I never see him play like that in my life. A lot of people will attest to the fact that he played differently, like he was competitive. What we've been saying you should do, because the pressure, like, oh no. This if you see the way yes, they look how the panel is, everybody just the para. The whole world. This is not just we, the whole world, majority, everybody they say this is robbery. Get even what's it they call Richard Keys, where they work for BN Sports. Richard Keys and their BBC and their BN Sports team, they can't go do their own analysis, can't go check out, can't say okay, they can't do their own, they draw their own line. Can't talk say from their own, say the ball it did like tiny centimeters in play. At the end of the day, do you know what he said? But this is not conclusive because then the VAR no get their own camera. It gets so you know they're conclusive. At the same time, Richard Keys come to say there were 2 other reasons why the goal should not have stood. Number 1, foul, and number 1, handball. Now, Richard Keys can bring another dimension where people don't really check. When we say no check, do you know that between that Gabriel Magalhaes and Joel Linton, the ball touched Joel Linton for hand before the ball can come down, go to Jordan. But the VAR no check possible handball. So this is a different angle. Why they no check possible handball was because the ball was not in play. They could not see it. According to their own cameras, how do you spend billions and billions and billions in procuring VAR cameras and you cannot get angles like the ball out of play? You are telling me you don't have conclusive evidence to tell the whole world that this ball is out of play or the ball is not out of play. For that reason, okay, imagine this stupid scenario. The referee, something has happened in real time. Referee is not sure. Referee carry the situation. Can't give you say, okay, now I get the power of hindsight. Check all the camera angles and let me know. You collect the baton. You check all the camera angles. You are not even sure. You are in the blind, just like the blind man referee. You now carry the ball, go back to the referee, say, Baba, I don't check ammo. I don't know what I will see. So The one where you choose, now be the answer. Make that make sense. How is that logical? Make that make sense. That is what happened yesterday. Make that make sense. Oh no, this thing this morning, my blood because I don't argue like 1 million people for Twitter. If you go check my Twitter, I don't argue a lot. For some people, they use when they think logically. Come out and say, VAR is right. How are they right? They are come on, you don't happen to say no happen. Even Ryan said for the talk say that's yesterday match. I've seen they like this now. Saying see the pushing, say Joel Linton push Gabriel Magalhaes, say it was a foul, and himself see the ball, so you don't go out of play. So these are many things. And thank God, say I was waiting to hear the opinion of Damas Gallagher, because when you go back to the major news of the story, but you say Damas Gallagher said the goal should have been ruled out for a foul on Gabriel Magalhaes. At the same time, Damas Gallagher contact say that ball we don't go out of play. Say the VAR team no get any conclusive camera angle. So now only this angle we see for TV, they don't get the other angle, the other side, to actually see whether it go out or not. This is actually the best camera angle. So when you can zoom out, you can see this. Explain to me how this is not out of play. That is the major reason we make people the vex. When people they talk say this in actual sense, in everything anybody want to talk. This is robbery. And you get another picture, we're going to fly all over social media. The match between Manchester United and Brighton, where we say that one self, the ball still there on the line. And the talk said the out of play. To no be go. Compare these two images and make it make sense to me. Compare these two images. Look at our own for up. The ball no they out. Now go. Compare them with this one where Rashford cross, we Hodgson they score. And the person no, this one they out. This is the level of inconsistency. Like, we will they complain. Arteta almost won't cry yesterday. Like, at this point, it is obvious there's an agenda against Arsenal. Both the Premier League, the VAR, most pundit, there is a major agenda, and it is what it is. From now till tomorrow, the conversation is going to be going on. We're going to hear more and more things. At the end of the day, we are waiting to hear from the officials of the PGML. We won't hear from Howard Webb. In fact, if Namide for Arsenal, Namide work for Arsenal, I will tell Arsenal to request for the VAR tape, the audio tape. We will hear waiting the VAR referees. They tell the on-field referee the same way Liverpool requested for the audio tape of their match between Tottenham and Spurs. We need to request for that tape. Let us hear in real time what's really transpire. What were they telling him? Did they really tell him we don't have a concrete or a conclusive evidence to show the camera angles that this was a goal? And the on-field referee can say, hey, it doesn't matter. Let's hear. Moko not just live in the realm of speculation. Moko hear what's the release of some of their Arsenal lovers. This is a painful pill to swallow, but it is what it is. Can't come and be crying over spilled milk. It don't happen. We say it don't happen. Like Arteta they talk, they cannot give us extra points now, but we can carry and go put for our table now. It don't happen. We say it don't happen. So we just leave everything. Me, I gave you that they go my village meeting, Jerry. So I just say make I just do the show on time. So I go prepare. They go, all right, guys. Let's see you guys in the evening. I'm not just happy, but it is what it is. Yeah, thanks for joining.